Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you how to create this transfer link. So we can see there are three parts P1, P2 and P3. The part 1 is transfer plate and part 2 is pushing and the part 3 is transfer adjuster. So we are going to create each part one by one and assemble it together, and finally we are going to make this drawing so I can show you everything. So we can start with the first part, that is transfer plate. So I am going to open SolidWorks. So I am using the right tree to draw. So normal 2 and right click and open sketch. Now we can back to the drawing and we can see a rectangle here. So I am starting with this rectangle part. So go to center rectangle, start from the middle and draw it. Now we can view the dimensions here. So it's 14 meters, 14 inches in length and 12 inches in width. So using smart dimension function, I can make 14 here and 12 here. So the next step is this circle. This circle part. So it's a semicircle part, but we can make it with a circle. So a circle with a radius of 7. So we can start from the middle of this line. So draw a circle and key dimension 14, and we can change the dimension by right clicking and display as radius. So the radius is shown in the blueprint. So I am providing radius. Okay, then okay. Then we can trim some entities here. We can trim this line and also this arc, and finally this arc. So we can see it shows a blue line. That means the picture is under-defined, so we can make it defined. For that, we can use to align this point with this point here. So I am using the control key, press down the control key and select the first point and then select the point on the arc. So we can give the relation here, it's vertical. So you can see the color is changed to black. So it's everything perfect. So we can give the thickness here, that is 0.75. So I am providing a thickness of 0.75 by using extrude boss function 0.75. So it's extruded to 0.75. Okay. Then we can see a depth of 0.25 and its radius or its dimensions are 8.031. So I am going to draw that next and sketch. So I am using this circle function here. You can put the circle somewhere here, or you can use this idea. We can move the cursor to near the arc, so it will automatically shows the center of the arc. So we can easily draw from the center, then provide the dimensions. So which is 8.031. So 8.031. So that's perfectly fine. And we can provide a depth of 0.25. So using the function extrude cut 0.25. Okay, you can see it's going down, right? You can see the cut here. So, so our next step is providing, there is a hole in the center. So we can make that hole by using the same cut extrude function. So we are selecting this face, normal tool, then sketch, then using the circle, you can see the center of the circle, then right, then we can provide the dimension, that is 5.531. 5.531. Okay, done. Then we can use the cut extrude and change this to throughout. Then okay. So we can see the pocket inside. So our next step is using a hole wizard function. We can provide some bolt holes. So the bolt hole is laying on this circle. So the circle diameter is 6.750. So first we can draw the circle here by selecting the same face, normal to, then sketch. Then I'm going to draw a circle. Dimension, change the dimension to 6.75. So 6.75. Then we can right click the circle and change that to construction geometry. So which is easy to make some changes in on wizard function. So we can exit the sketch and go to hole wizard. So now we are using the hole wizard function. Just we can check this. There is 6 circles, 6 holes with 0.26 through-hole diameter, and it's 5 by 16, 18 UNC through-hole. Equally is based on 6.75 circle. So we can use a tap at hole function here. It's a straight tap and change this to tap at hole. And um, we can select the bolt functions 5 by 16, 18. So it's the same 5 by 16, 18. Okay, then the throughout is 0.26. So so diameter is based 0.26, 0.26. The end condition is true or then we can go to the positions. We can click somewhere here or somewhere here. Nothing doesn't matter, and we can zoom the area. Okay, the first circle is here, so I am going to zoom this area, and you can see it's highlighted to yellow. So click, then click OK. Now we can see the bolt hole here. So bolt is here. So then I am going to use one other function named circular pattern. So I need to select the feature here. So I am going to select the last feature of hole wizard. I stop at hole. Then I can provide the direction. So I am selecting this circle as a direction. So we can see the 6 circles. So it's 6, then OK. So you can see the 6 circles are equally spaced on this surface. So I am going to hide this construction geometry here. Then normal 2. Our next step is to provide these holes. This is also a tappet hole. So I'm going to select this face, normal 2, select sketch, then select a point and put the point somewhere here. Then I can provide the distance. So it is one inch away from the top. So I am selecting this point, selecting the top line, and it's 1 inch. So it's 1 inch away. Then it's 0.75 inch away from the vertical line. So again selecting the point, selecting the vertical line, and it's 0.75, 0.75, then OK. So we can see the point is located at the correct position. So I am going to use the same hole wizard function again, selecting that straight tap, tap hole, but I need to change the size of the tap, which is 1 by 4 is 20. So I am selecting 1 by 4 20 here. Through hole diameter is 0.2. So I am selecting 0.2 through hole diameter. It's through hole, end condition is through hole. Now I am going to the position, then zoom and click somewhere here and move to my point. Yeah, correct. So you can see the bolt hole here. So now I can hide this point. So now I am going to use the linear pattern. So first I need to select the direction 1. So I am selecting this direction as direction 1, and we can check the spacing. You can change the spacing, you can check the geometry. So it is about 6 minus 0.75. So I am reading 7 minus. So 7 minus 0.75. 0.75 is the distance. Then it's equally spaced, the number. So we can see the total of 3 number here. So it's 3. Then I can put the direction 2. Direction 2 is this direction. Then the spacing is 3.75 minus 1, that is 2.75. 2.75. The instances, the number of holes are in this direction is 2. So I am selecting this 2 and I need to select the feature. So I am open this tree and selecting the target hole as feature. So you can see the target holes are here. So I am clicking OK. So you can see the target hole here. So we have one more thing to do, that is these bolt holes. So you can see the bolt hole here, and it's enlarged enlarged picture. You can see here there are two bolt holes, total of four, by the size of 5 by 16, 18. So I'm going to select this side, normal to sketch. So I'm using the point to mark the correct position. So the correct position is 3.75, 0.375 from this side, and 8 from the top line. So I am going to place the point somewhere here. You can see the point here. Then OK. Then I am providing the dimensions. So we can see the dimension is 0.375 away from this line. So selecting the point first, then the line, and make it 0.375 away, 0.375. Okay, then which is 8 inches from the top. So zoom again, selecting the point, which is 8 inches away from here. So 8 inches. Okay, so this is our point. So I am exiting this sketch and go to whole wizard function one more time. And I think it's better to provide both the points before going to the whole wizard function. So I am selecting the other point, placing the point here, and also providing the dimensions. 0.375, 0.375 on the top, and also which is about 10 inches from the top. So selecting the point, go to the top, 10 inches. Yeah, we can see 2 points here. So I'm going to exit this sketch and using this whole wizard function, go to straight tap, tap at home. Then you can see here it's 5 by 16, 18. So go to 5 by 16, 18, 0.26 diameter and 0.75 in depth, 0.26 diameter, and change the end condition to blind, 0.75 in depth, and finally you can see another depth of 0.50. That is actually thread, so it's 0.50. Then go into the top, go into positions, click somewhere here, zoom it, and select the circle, select the point. So 1, 2, okay. So you can see the tappet holes here. Now we can mirror this tappet bold circles to the other part. So because it's both sides, so I am using the mirror function for that. So selecting the mirror function. So we can select the mirror plane. So I am going to select plane from the list. So I'm selecting the front plane to mirror. So I don't need the secondary mirror plane. So I am going to features to mirror. My feature is this tappet hole. So I am selecting the hole. Then you can see that it's mirrored to the other side. So then click OK. So this is our part. So we are going to provide this description and selecting the material from here. So for that, we can select material from here. So now currently the material is not specified. So right click here, edit material. Okay, we can see which material. Yeah, it's ASTM A60 A36 steel. So I am selecting that steel from the list. It's ASTM A36. Apply that close. So we can change. We can see that the color is changed to the material color. So our next function is file properties. So we can provide the description here. That is transfer plate 0.75 thickness. 0.75 thickness. So the weight of the part is automatically calculated here. So then click OK. So thanks for watching. Bye.